Alright, let's get started, everybody. Dino Crisis. Let me exit out the browser first. How's everyone doing? I'm sorry to hear about your family emergency, Alejandro. Hello, Anthenema. And whoever the third lurker is, welcome. Okay, you should be able to see the game on the screen right about now. Let me know how it looks. Oh god, I tried some of this last night. I am not looking forward to the stream. Keep it 100. I'm not keeping looking forward to this shit. You'll see why. I mean, you've seen the gameplay. Yeah, try getting to the first save point. Just for some practice. I'm probably gonna die. I didn't die during practice, but still. Gotta set that bar real low. There was a DC launch with the sequel out of the PSN store. I don't know if it's only available to PS5 players, or you can get it on PS4 as well. I have a feeling the original one should be at least on PS4. The second one might be PS5 for incentive reasons. This is old school PC, guys. I'm gonna put on. I tried it on normal, but you'll see what I put on easy here. I forget if the costumes actually do anything. What are you guys feeling? Spy type, army type, battle type, or ancient? I tried practice with ancient, sorry, with a battle, but something tells me that either you're gonna pick army or you're gonna pick ancient. If you're saying for to just be a PS5 exclusive, well, they have to actually put games on the PS5. That's the thing. They're gonna do whatever the easiest route is. Say what you want. I mean, I will go on this later when Crimson shows up because this is his kind of forte. But if you have people that say they're only gonna play older games and they're only gonna play them, you know, the best semblance of getting any kind of cash is remastering / remaking those games or just re-releasing them.
The second report from Military Experiment Facility.
I mean, that can be to raise the game up.
Tom.
I have successfully infiltrated under the guise of a researcher as planned. I have encountered no information regarding top-secret development of new type weapons, but I have discovered there is an unexpected individual at this facility. The man is Dr. Kirk, the leading authority of our nation's energy research. Dr. Kirk was alleged to have died in an accident during the course of an experiment 3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that he is currently working as the head of a non-weapon project at this facility.
Let me know what costume I can always go back and skip the cutscene.
The experiment is in the late stages of development. Regarding the staged accidental death, it appears that this country is somehow involved, recommending that necessary actions be taken immediately.
Refer to the data on Dr. Kirk.
How do you say it? Data or data? I am deceased. Why is it always clean energy that brings about the end of the world? It's never cure for cancer. It's always green energy. I just find that funny. It's always like nanotech, quantum tech. Data, like Daytona. Daytona. Gotta wipe the data off of hard drives.
Operation instructions.
Data is computers, data is Star Trek. Interesting. We're gonna do the phone conversations. Enjoy your FMV cutscene. I'm gonna try to fix my coffee up real quick.
Approaching drop zone.
Feels like we got a little turbulence.
Once you hit the ground, head straight to the designated convergence point. Got it?
Sorry I'm late.
It's time. Let's move out.
What about Cooper?
Forget him. Time's up.
Wait! Wait!
You're gonna see that head animation a lot in this playthrough.
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies.
Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards. You know, a little song, a little dance.
Stay here, Junior. Leave the guards to me.
Oof.
Hey, did you hear what he just called me?
Forget about it. Just let Gale handle this.
All right, it's clear.
Ah, yes, the transition
Okay,
screens.
let's do this. I'll infiltrate the facility and occupy the control room on the first floor. I should have access to all the security systems from there. I'll contact you as soon as I've cleared the room.
Slight correction at that, there actually was a Dino Crisis 3. It was the PlayStation 2 port that got cancelled. So it only exists on the Xbox. What, you got a bone pistol? Hold up. As you can see why I'm not excited for this, this is one of those fucking tank control games. Don't you love those? And, I mean, I'll go into more detail here, but take for a word for it when I say, there is no mouse support because it's old school.
Rick can handle the inside of the facility on his own.
Yeah, so Dino Crisis 3 does exist. It's only Xbox, and it's unfortunately for you like dinosaur
guess.
fusion stuff.
This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm. These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight. I don't think these guards hit anything before getting sliced and diced. Whatever they were shooting at came in through there and ripped right through the steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very funny. We still need to figure out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
Hello, Crimson. And just to show you what kind of fuckery this game has, where's my options at with O? Let me show you what the default keyboard configuration looks like, okay? First, you're gonna see my configuration. I have it ESDF, so it's like WASD but one to the right. That way you can have shit like aim at your target with B, quick turn with C, like your sub options menu like your inventory with V, G to attack or investigate, shift to dash cancel, O for option, P for pause. I would have made attack with enter, but it actually refuses to let me do so. Actually, wait. Let me show you. Let me show you what the defaults look like by comparison. Who the fuck nowadays dashes with V? This is some old school ass controls you can see here. So if I panic, I'm gonna try to get that first save point, which is keyboard, and if once I pass it, I'll use the controller. If I die though, I'm switching back to controller. I'll keep it just a little tiny bit challenging for you guys, so you can laugh at my fucking misery. No, do not change that shit. I'd be fucking done. Alright, so I gotta get my ass in here. Okay, probably really wants to press. I don't know. Should I fucking change my enter to like the key next to enter? Maybe that could work. But no, I'm probably gonna forget. Just keep it G. Keep it G. Oh yeah. So yeah, you can already see this camera is like already trying to be a lot more extra than Resident Evil Classic, and I've got a love-hate relationship with Resident Evil Classic. You will see why. Backup generator area, ground level. Okay. Oh no. Cancel. She forklift certified? I don't know. Like how did forklifts work in the she does have a bone pistol. Wait, so wait, what did I press? She had the bone pistol up for a second ago. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Alright, W, right? Because I have E for forward. That's why I was panicking. It's one to the left. Do you like I think Halle Berry outfit from Flintstone? No, Halle Berry was like a slightly darker brown. And it was like an all bead necklace. It wasn't like just 3 bones. My wife. I know people have issues with Hollywood casting, but I'm just saying, if back in the day you had casted Halle Berry as Wilma, brown hair or red hair, I don't think anyone would have had a problem. The B1 backup generator key, damn it. So yeah, I programmed this game to be as one-handed as possible because my right hand's fucking like useless. Because if I do, it's only like just modern controls and shit. This is always the worst part of these games. It's like the super slow part.
Rick here. I'm in. The place is deserted, though. I have a very bad feeling about this.
How's the progress going with that security system?
I don't know what's been going on here, but it looks like all the power in this facility's been cut.
Same here.
As long as that's the situation, there's not a lot I can do. Why don't you see if you can gain access to the backup generators on the ground level?
I'm on it. What are you doing here?
I caught the last part of your conversation.
Nosy bitch.
By the way, I found a key.
Hand it over. Let's head outside.
You know what? If she was going to give, if they were going to give her Kmart, should have gone with the Raquel Welch from A Million Years BC. I don't know if that movie came to Japan around the same time, because you forget that sometimes these films, when they come to Japan, unless they're like hardcore, you know, like Westaboo's, there's usually some significant time delay. Again, like Frozen was the summer movie in Japan, while it came out the entire November prior in North America. Oh, crap. Progress. Is she Canadian? Canadian, or let's play the game. Canadian or Midwestern? And we're gonna ask the Mexican man to find out. This should not be where you have to use home keys type anymore, because your left hand runs on queer. Out of habit from playing from lol. Nah, lol. I remap my shit all the time. Because Valorant, they have you plant the spike with some weird key like V, and I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. Oh, the 4 button's open. Let me just put spike planting with No, it was the ult was some weird key like U, and it was I put that shit at V. Well, BC was 1966. But yeah, not everything's created equal, bro. Like, how many samurai films that are not Kurosawa get big in Japan? Imagine that you're trying to play with Wazi and you have to press run holding down the V key with your left thumb. Or weirdly, index.
This guy's been eviscerated. Something tore his intestines straight out.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
Okay, let's move on.
Guy right here has a stop motion. Yeah, like I said, not everything's created equal. Something tells me that like they were just trying to capitalize on what like the 90s Jurassic Park craze and the Resident Evil gameplay. Because face it, anyone who's in charge, like most people who get in charge of writing or programming are not the fucking autists. That's usually one-man team or like a small, hardcore indie team. But here's someone built like Capcom and you got You got deadlines, so people forget about AAA games, why a lot of times why they fucking suck. Because of unrealistic expectations for the deadlines and mismanaging budgets. You typically are kind of stuck with what you've got. Okay, what's this? Red, white, green, blue. Oh, we gotta make it match. So red, blue, green, white. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Center, hit right. Middle. Red, blue. Gotta hit the last one again. Yeah, because it's a lot of things you get. I mean, Mario Bros. Movie was a perfect example. They wanted Bruce Willis. They wanted to fight with Koopa on the Brooklyn Bridge because they got because they got the rights to Mario, and then they got the Mario rights, and then realized we're making a multi-million Hollywood dollar movie. Sorry, multi-million dollar Hollywood movie. Shit, my brain just. I cannot grammar. I can never grammar. I got too excited when they were making that film, and that's why the movie came out looking like garbage. I mean, they had a solid PG-13 cut, which explained a lot of the weird stuff. But of course, you know, Mario PG. Because I think it was Hollywood Pictures. Unironic with the Stinks logo and everything that wanted that. Please don't look like I can play FPS games with keyboard. No, it's the thing. I can do tank control with the keyboard just fine. But if I want to do keyboard, I have to keyboard and mouse. This game literally has 0 mouse support. The mouse does not exist in this game. You have to two-hand your goddamn keyboard. Like it's a Commodore 64. Battery charger, I think, right? Okay. Oh no, not this section. Hold on. Which one was quick turn? Yeah, when your game gives you a quick turn, it's not a fucking option. You have to fucking use it. And I learned that the hard way last night. For every experience with game with Gary's mod, with Halo after the fact, wasn't too hot at how it controlled. Yeah, well that's the thing. Again, you gotta take these into account when the fuck it was made. Halo, when that shit came out, was fucking amazing. But now that you're living in a world where Call of Duty has set the standard for over almost 20 years at this point. If you think Call of Duty is still relevant as the domineering first-person shooter ever since what, Call of Duty 3, I want to say. Yeah. So yeah, you have literally one franchise has the only one franchise has literally kept the stronghold on FPS game for 20 fucking years. Same how Resi and Silent Hill still have a chokehold on like, what makes scary games scary. Hello, animate. How it goes? I'm going to die because I hate this fucking controls game. Because there's nothing ever feels right when you have the tank controls with camera angles. Camera angles I can do. Tank controls, yes, but together. Oh, when I survive this, if I survive this, I should say rather, I will tell you the tale of why I'm just not too hot on this part right here. I knew the bullshit was gonna be real. I gotta run around. Oh shit! Run! Oh shit! Run! Oh shit! You have to trigger like just the right fucking distance, or else it doesn't work. I forgot to run last night when I was doing it. I kept getting my head fucking like ripped off of me. Where is it at? That's when I knew I had to revamp the goddamn controls because like the default was fucking garbage. My avatar's eyes are shut still? What the hell? Like, I'll fix it in a second. It's not the most important thing in the world.
Good news. I got the control system back online. What's the situation over there?
It's Gale. I lost him.
So what's the bad news? Did you run into some guards?
You're not gonna believe this. He was attacked by some kind of dinosaur.
Now that's a good one. So, who was it? Arnie?
This isn't a joke, you idiot. We were just attacked by a big-ass lizard.
For real? What's going on over there? Alright. Head over to the control room and we'll sort out this whole situation.
Alright, cutscene's over. I'll fix the avatar now. I will try to fix it. Oh, okay, so it just didn't pick up when I sat back down. Let me turn the camera a little bit, and should be Well enough, I guess. A little lower, a little... Okay, Alright, then... Wait. Hold on, let me recalibrate this shit. Give me 1 second here. Alright. Yeah, if I click off of the game, the audio stops. That's the only thing. So yeah, we have to get over there to the save point. Yeah, we don't see it on the map even. I mean, I don't mind a dynamic camera angle, but when I have to do the take and it's like the high pressure situations, and yeah, now's the time to tell you about my fucking Resi experience. See, when I started getting into Resident Evil, there were 2 games I played at the same fucking time. The 2 games I played simultaneously was Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 4, going back and forth between the 2. The problem was that the consoles at the time, because we had a big ass TV in the garage, were in the garage. And what happened is that if I, wasn't quiet enough, or if the lights were too bright, because you know how old TVs are, bright as shit, the CRTs, they can sometimes see it. And the easiest way to tell me to go to bed was to turn out the fucking breaker. I was told in the original Resident Evils, maybe it was only certain difficulties, but those saves were limited. So what happens is that you'd get close enough, or I wake up early before school or stay up late to play these games, and you get so close, and then boom, the fucking breaker goes off. So you have to memorize everything, and then sometimes you need the notepad for some of the puzzles. So I was actually able to get far with the save because I was essentially forced to restart over and over. Which is why I kind of like, when I finally tried playing these kind of games again, and I now have to do trial and error. I don't have forced resets via someone turning off the goddamn breaker. 1 second. Map. I think it's that first one. Yeah, I think I went too far a lot of the time. Yeah. So that's kind of my whole thing with Resi. Like, if my stress wasn't from the fucking controls and having to do shit over, it was getting close to actually beating it and the goddamn breaker going off. Please be the right hold. And yeah, and that's just how I got used to it. But then it got so long because I've done shit like that. I think because I was forced to reset, I was more like ready to anticipate the game. Like, come on, we can do this shit. While now it's like, oh fuck, what the hell do I do? I actually gotta manually play this crap over and over and over and over. And that's the only thing. When you do a game like this on stream and you have a limited amount of saves, that's not gonna be fun. Code. Okay. Okay, I actually did not get this last time. Got a plug, okay. Anything else in here I can grab? Nah. Wait, what's this? Okay, no, we're at. Grab the goddamn. Yeah, like it's like layup panel key. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, one thing, yeah, you just can't save scum anywhere and call it. I have to like save at a save point to call it. Oh shit. So I have to find a way. Okay, I know. We got to find the way, turn the power back on, and then. All right. Then come back here. Okay. Okay, so before we leave the room, so the control room here is the save point. Gotcha. Would have been nice to know last night. I thought I had the long ass way to go. Like, sometimes my brain is like so panicky right now that I legit, I'm like switching between left-handed ESDF and right-handed arrow keys. Let me get this shit over here first. I don't like this. Take the parabellum. Get in there. Yeah. trying to remember when exactly that fucking started. I mean, because they didn't
What's our
always do
status?
this.
This security system is a snap from me. Real amateur stuff. So, what exactly happened to Gale? You said that he was attacked by a dinosaur?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I just hope he's still alive. Anyway, our first priority is to complete the mission.
What we ought to do is just call in the chopper and get off this death trap.
Do it.
That's a great idea, but Cooper has the radio, and he's missing. Hey, what's with this monitor?
That's the security monitor for the underground area. The camera's offline.
So I take it that means power still hasn't been restored to the area.
Exactly. They must have that area wired to a different power system than the ground level.
We can investigate that area after we finished our sweep of the ground level.
Okay, then I'll take care of the shutters that are blocking the way. You work your way in, grab the dock, and then rendezvous back here.
Did her saying progress really upset you that much that you had to look at if she was Canadian or not? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Now, what I want to know is where those things are coming from.
Egg. Alright, we're good. Let's go. You just stood out. Did it stood out to you? Ah, okay. Up in the events we go, I guess. The only thing I can think of. I'm gonna hate the fucking panic mispresses. I know my fucking self already. Yeah, I think in reality though, it's just me psyching myself up more than the actual fucking game itself. That's most likely what it is. Carstar 2 really predicted this game by 4 years, and all they did was about aliens and replace xenomorphs with raptors. Well, I think of the fucking alien on the PS1. That thing was brutal, and the devs were like, "Yeah, we beat the game with a pistol." I'm like, you madman! People can't even use the whole fucking inventory and still win.
Regina, I took care of the shutter. You should be able to access the control panel now.
Already? That was quick. Thanks.
Hey girl, just get going.
Here's something. I don't like it. Yep, gotta reverse run from room to room. So we have to play horror games rules. So the higher, so you're more nervous. Yeah. Depends on how they pull up the nervousness, you know. What was it? Which game was it that which game was it actually a game, or were YouTubers just putting their fucking heart rate while playing like one of the Wii horror games where you had to control it and the enemies would fucking attack you more if your heart rate got too high, so the game would try to fuck you over more to a dead end game loop, essentially. How do I grab that piece of shit up there? Like, alright, disengage. Yeah, that don't have me scared. To me, it's mostly just losing all the fucking progress, mostly. I didn't have to be a problem with Shattered Memories, funny enough. The one remake, the Silent Hill 1 reimagining, I should say, rather, on the Wii. Let's see what's in here. So now, before tonight's experiment, Chief and Dr. Kirk will be having a meeting at the second floor lounge from 1 p.m. Those who are scheduled to guard should keep a preponderant eye on the area in the front of the Chief's room in the surrounding vicinity. 14 gets in position to be sure to supply your ammunition in the custody room. The weapon storage could be a combination 0375. Good thing I got my fucking notepad here and shit. Custody room. Hopefully I don't die as a completely fucking code. We've received information on spies. have sneaked into the have sneaked? Have snuck, I think should be right. If anything happens, you enter the room with the chief and professor to ensure the safety. Find a disc that contains the information at the top of the locker. That's all for now. The daughter's answer came out a year after this was the first in general public saw Velociraptor in a size that's appropriate to the real life animal. I remember fucking Aladar and all that shit. The Carnosaurus and what was it called? The monkeys and all that stuff. Or the part where like they're in the desert, like, or is it just like dry rock area, and they're able to find like an underground water supply. I watched the movie for way too many fucking times. Like, there was just something visually captivating about the movie. Lemurs, thank you. Okay, I wasn't sure because when your de facto lemur is Zabuma fucking Foo. Oh, okay. Now we have this part here. Let me get the save. Okay, so this game's got a limited number of continues. Okay, that's the trade-off. So you have unlimited save, you have limited continues. I think that's a fair trade-off to have. Better than having a limited increment system, in my opinion. Then again, I'm also the kind of guy who, weirdly enough, would just prefer Dead Rising for the timer. Because the timer's like, just keep going, just get to an end, any ending. So, oh, I did not know that every time. Okay, I did not know that. No. Okay. Yeah, I already saved here. Don't need to save twice. That's it. Only those two rooms, I guess. I went and hit the fucking switch. I didn't even go up. I didn't even go up. I should have just gone to the fucking door. You know what? Fuck it. Go back down. Go back down. Go back down. Go back down. A little mispress like that is gonna cost me fucking something important. I know it. Okay, let me try to get down and hit the fucking. Not play Dead Rising. Okay, now Dead Rising. Weirdly enough. Fucking hell. Damn it. Get in the fucking door. Damn it. Yeah, I have my keys like one off. But like you're seeing my problem here with why I see why I didn't see. Once I fucking panic here, like wait, because the thing is I have my keys unfortunately switched back to WASD muscle memory. And one thing that you may not remember from Dino Crisis is that you have bleed out and you have health. So you can stop your bleeding but not restore your health, but then you can restore your health but not your bleed out. So you have enough items to take care of both of those fucking things. So you literally need double the fucking inventory to deal with the same damn problem that you wouldn't have in even other games like Resi. And in my experience with fucking Pokemon and shit, the poison attribute always killed everything. We would get out in time and then it died right before the next Pokemon Center. Okay. I came from that door. Here? Another entrance key to the door, okay. I'll go up the stairs then. I want to see if there's anything else here that I missed. Oh, what the hell is this thing? N. No, we don't. I don't think we have the N key, do we? Okay, so far fine. Yeah, so Dead Rising is a weird game because there's technically two ways to play it. There's the Wii version, and then there's the original 360 version. It's annoying because both of them have some things that make them preferable to the other version. Like for controls, I would recommend the 360 version because, you know, it's a typical controller. Which I never understood why the guys who ported Dead Rising, Chop Till You Drop, that's the Wii version, they never bothered to, what's it called? You can go up the stairs, right? Oh, I was supposed to interact with fucking G key. Yeah, but the Wii version it has unfortunately like some of like the light waggle motion controls, like not crazy gestures. But once you unlock the guns in that game, you can actually use it like the Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, where there's like with perfect pinpoint accuracy. Cause I think they did like remake it with the port it over with the Resi engine. The nuttier thing is that, for example, with the guns in the original Dead Rising, there's a gun shop owner whose name is Cletus. Shit, get in there, get in. Oh wait, wait, wait. Yep, your gun. You can drive a fucking gun. Fuck. Oh my fucking god! I didn't grab the goddamn gun. That's Dead Island. Has Islands in reverse. I am not sure that's even the same fucking velocity. And that's what I get saying getting some fucking jank animation all the time. Okay, that shit broke in through the fucking door again. So no fucking gun. Ah, damn it. Oh yeah, and if you're down, they can still get you a third time too, so... like that. I'm not gonna continue, I'm gonna load the fucking game. Let's try with the controller this time and see if we fare any better. I have to remap this thing. I had to. I found an attack of a hotel zombies. That's Dead Rising. No, that's not. That's Dead Island. Dead Rising is basically you're in the mall, but the whole gimmick is that you can use anything as a weapon there. Okay, let's try the army attack here. Some loose confidence, which is totally not Claire and Rebecca from Resident Evil put together. Yeah, because Dead Rising, there's a gunship owner by the name of Cletus in... Okay, square is what I put for run. Okay, I put square for run. Gotcha. And then X to interact. Gotcha. On Cletus in Dead Rising, he's a psychopath boss. You have to kill him. There's no two ways about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. However, in the Wii version, you can spare him. If you choose to spare him in the Wii version, you can actually buy more guns for him that weren't actually available in the original Dead Rising. Otis was a character in the side game. They gave you side quests to do, but if I remember correctly, they weren't exactly optional. Like, you kind of had to do them anyways. But in the Wii version, he actually got removed. Dead Rising on the Xbox 360 only has one save file completely, but the Wii version has 30. But again, what's the trade-off that you're willing to pay for these games? Because the Dead Rising remaster, it's a game that looks technically better, but the problem that when it looks technically better, oh fuck, it didn't. It was a lot of the fun, charm, and atmosphere that the original one had. Like, the original one kind of felt like you were playing a grungy kind of comic book or like a B tier movie, but I think this kind of goes back to Resident Evil's fan base being somewhat split, because some people like to say that Resident Evil was always a scary game. As in, like, Resident Evil 1 was not this goofy piece of shit, and these people like to pretend that Resident Evil 1 isn't even worth playing anymore ever since Remake came out for that particular reason alone. So when you have that and all the new Resi games like 7, 8, 9, and these more serious reinterpretations, like 2 and 1 remake, no, 2 remake, and 4. When I count 3 was still much too actiony to be played for that straight stuff. But when all the remakes have all been like more on the quote unquote serious side, and they're trying to catch that Resident Evil money, Okay. Yes, yeah, I think that's kind of what happened. But Dead Rising didn't have exactly the same crowd as Resident Evil. That's the thing. They were similar, but they weren't the same. Because if you ask classic fan, would you rather have a limited save system, but everything stays kind of in the same spot, or would you rather have multiple endings and a timer? That alone can be the difference. only 3 bullets to put him down? Wow. In case you're wondering, that's how you know I didn't fucking try to fire my gun. Cause if you look at the controls, 1 second here. It says your attack. I had mistaken that with the change target button. So yeah, that was the thing. Take the aids, yeah. Let me see my inventory. Select the mix icon on the submenu before use. I have to mix them together. Alright. Well, damn it. That's gonna be very inconvenient. Read the letter. Read it, damn it. Closer. I can't read that letter? Is it just there to waste my fucking time? Oh, shit. Damn it. Chemical. Oh, sure. I'll read the file. Okay, so... Oh, Jesus Christ. More notes. Recovery aid. And aid. So let me write this in shorthand. Rec aid plus AN aid plus intense plus multi. Okay. It's probably showing me how these things work. Okay, so if you put recovering type, aesthetic type. Okay, got you. I have no idea how my bullet count is looking over here. But these dinosaurs can just like walk into the room is a wee bit concerning for me. Gives the items. Oh, I forgot when Dead Rising was that one asshole. We give like a $200 tip and give you a shortcut across the mall, which is great for saving time. Ugh. Limited inventories. Well, fuck. Some parts is quite work because of a timer, albeit an invisible timer. Nah, Dead Rising has a timer where you can actually... Dead Rising has a timer that you can check anytime in-game. Like Frank will literally look at his watch like GoldenEye style. And the best part about these endings that like some of them... Like, I think only 2 endings are available on failed conditions. Like, one of them is either an item you have to stop from going off. She bullets? Shit. And then the other one, I think, is if you fail during a specific chapter. That's what happens. H? What the fuck is this? Okay, so wait. I think I remember seeing this one last night. So, okay, so if I say B, C, F, G, I have to get rid of those letters, which means that it's going to be H. What is it? H, E, A, D? Let's try it. Let's try here. Oh, it's head. Blah. Because that's something that I saw last night because they went down the second... It came down here first by accident. Instead of, like, the part was supposed to go earlier. And there it said, like, when you get the code, you have...
Survivor!
Oh, shit.
Are you from the rescue team?
Yes, I am. Do you know where I can find Dr. Kirk?
Kirk? That fool. What's he plotting now?
What are you talking about?
Here. Take this.
What's this for?
I don't know. Told me extremely vital.
soul. Exit. Okay, let's see here. Input N. Oh, that's the one from downstairs, right? I have to make sure. What is this? What is this? Damn it. Okay. Course back 10. Oh, can I shoot and move? Oh, it came, right? Came from here. Oh, you got it. Interact with them. You can lock Robert Boulder's shotgun from Jurassic Park in this. All right. Oh yeah. The other endings is like if you were able to save 0 survivors, if you're able to save any survivors, there's like photo requirements that are optional if you go with those. And then there's the main one where if you actually complete all the main quests, which include the photo quests as well. You don't fail in that specific chapter, and there's I think a certain survivor you have to save. And then doing that would give you the true ending, which then gives you into quote-unquote overtime mode, which is like an extra chapter. And then later becomes, once you beat that, overtime mode then just becomes a how long can you survive zombies until you die. But a cool little feature about that game is that oh, wait. Why am I running back here? This is not the spot I need to go to. Oh, I already grabbed the thing from here. Alright. Can I shoot? Can I move and shoot? I think I can, actually. I can move forward. Yeah, I can, actually. I was not aware that I could. These eyes are still open. That's fucking creepy. We found the Canadian who can confirm that his voice actor is also Canadian, right? Like, why did I come here? I can disable this thing, right? Still? Oh, fuck, can I? Okay, so this is the wrong switch, the wrong area. This was the one, alright. Yeah, let me go back and save this because the fact we got that critical item that alone is there. I don't know. Was it more so Pokemon? Me constantly listening to the fucking like gym leaders that made me want to save Scum initially, or was that there was some other game I was playing as a kid that was like super duper long and I just couldn't find the save points. Alright. I'm just trying to remember which game it was. It probably was some stupid ass game too. That's the worst part. Like it's never like the ones like rattle you your bones. It's like just one of those. I don't got time for this. I'm doing right. A long day. I'm looking after my 103-year-old grandpa that with my parents. Ooh, 103 years old. Oh, we need the, it's the elevator. I didn't know that. Okay. Talk to my man with the beautiful ponytail. Let's go check. Talk to the man with the ponytail. Jesus Christ, talk to him. He's in the Matrix. We can't talk to him. Shit. Just kind of grinding so every bit of progress counts. Damn it! You typed in progress with OE like shoot like progress. I'm fucking saying it now. You've infected me with the Canadian, bro. You've infected me with it. Where the fuck's the save room at? Hold on a second. Wait, map time. It's right there at the end of the hall. It's gotta go straight. It's this fucking door. Cherish those memories, yeah. Something else. You may not remember the details, but the memories all that you have, and that's something that's all you fucking need. It doesn't make a difference if we're naked or not. Equip. Supplier. Plug. Can on. Shit. Yeah, it covers your bleeding, but not your health. Your health, but not your... 20 of those left. Shit. I have these bullets, but I don't have the fucking guns for them yet. That's the hard part. Like I could toss them, but I don't know if I need them. I'll just save it here. Fuck it. We'll run back to that other room. Yeah. We're saying again. Like the Sega arcade game. Return to the island again. Okay, let's go back to this main part here. Because if it's where the stairs are at, we have the mighty N key now, so we can just use that. Because if the key, this one, because it was N when I tried this out last night. If it's still the N key, then the code should still work.
I've unlocked the shutters near the entrance. One more thing. I just caught a glimpse of something on the monitor that looked human. It should be somewhere near the front of the training room. So, check there first.
Alright. Destination. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this map's a bit smaller than I was expecting. But then again, it's the first floor, so I'm not complaining. I'm actually glad for that. I don't have the N? No, I should have it. I need the code? Okay, so code and DDK are two different things. That explains it. So my destination here is... The Raptors still outside, right? Oh, actually, it tells what north, south, east, west. Okay, I didn't see that last night either. So there's two ways around it. We can try to use the DDK. No, wait, the DDK takes us up north. So that's the wrong direction. So I have to... I'm trying to memorize this the best I can. Okay. So we gotta just go back to the save room and go around. Okay. Get in there. Before I ever saw Jurassic Park in the Lost World. Wait, funny, my dad ran me this game. From the Bob was thinking, my son's gonna like this. He likes dinosaurs. I was not ready. I mean, we saw the caveman dress. I know, I can't blame you. People say this game needs a remake. When people say these things like that, I think just do a reimagining, like Resident Evil 1 remake to the original, where it's the same premise, but it's like, that was how we would do that premise in, you know, the original year. This is how we would do the premise if this game was made today from the ground up. So you're not trying to replace it, just two different takes. I'm trying to think of what's a good example of a movie. There are movies that have done that have actually, in my opinion, done really, really well. Of course, you know, there's the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but that's kind of not... Well, it kind of is fair considering, you know, like, one was like a product of the 70s, and the other one was like very much like trying to be the book, but with a bit of a modern flavor to it. But sometimes that's just the best. Sometimes it's better to have the two things that are good, but very, very different, as opposed to just the same thing made like the Psycho remake, where it's in color and shot for shot, yeah, but is there anything that's substantially different that warrants people wanting to watch it? Oh, Jesus. I can't reach that thing. Yeah, but there's a difference, Alejandro, when it's like, it happens to some guy in the movie theater. It's like, hey, it's funny. The guy in front of me in the front row had his head chopped off versus, it's happening to me. I need my head. That guy was too stupid, not me. Am I going the right way? Nap time. Ma'am. Huh, I'm trying to think, honest to God, like, do I need it? I'm trying to think honestly, how do I get here? I'll see the long-ass message, I'll check it in a second. I could go, can I go straight? No, I have to go down and around that U-boat. What am I saying, U-boat? Hopefully it actually takes me there, not like in this long-ass circle. Ultra Underground have an interesting idea of what justifies a remake. The difference between RE1 and Metal Gear Delta was that the creator was involved in the RE1 remake. I don't have that many. Oh fuck, he's not dead yet. Oh shit! Run, 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 run. No! No! Okay. I just pray the next item box gets a fucking like bullets are gonna be used and shit. Get in there. For worse horror games or movies, personal stake to it, scares are effective. The only thing about stakes is that, again, in this game you lose something like progress, and in other games you lose things like this and that. You know, or a character you care about. But with horror films, the only issue is that you have to be willing to accept what the premise is. So if there's a movie is afraid of, I mean, a good example, zombies and ghosts. In Japan, zombie films are never really popular. It's why in Japan, like, zombies are always like, you know, comedy things. They're never serious. Like, because in Japan, you don't have that problem. In the Western world, when you bury your dead, you keep the corpse. So if you do the whole Night of the Living Dead, the bodies come out of the ground and stuff like that. But if you do like, but in Japan, shit, you burn your corpses. There's not enough space. That's why the cemetery's all crowded and stuff. So you can't be afraid of a problem that doesn't exist. The same way how some people are mixed in the West about Japanese horror. Oh man. So I have to go back there then? Yeah, I gotta go back then. Shit. People are mixed about Japanese horror because to them it's like, well, ghosts aren't scary. Well, ghosts haven't been scary in a long time. It's also, I think, why they kind of stopped making, you know, the Paranormal Activity movies, the Conjuring movies, because ghosts just aren't scary anymore to a lot of people. It's why a lot of these new horror films nowadays are like more psychological, because in the day and age where everybody wants to be an intellectual and a skeptic, and let me talk to the dead body, he might have something on him. Excuse me, good sir. May I loot your corpse? I'll come back. I'll save it for later then. Psychology you can prove, because that's psychology is the closest you can get to being with the horror game where you got a personal stake in it. I prefer Mafia Remake justifies itself. Oh yeah, I think the Mafia Remake the first one at least justifies itself. The second one, from what I've seen of the original, because I have to boot that up with all the mods and everything, it looks to be just like a graphical fidelity update, although it could be a couple of gameplay control changes. But one for sure is it's night and fucking day, bro. What do you mean? There's no fucking spinach I can eat and tear this shit apart? Hold on a second. Come back to the glass wall here. China basically hates horror. China hates horror because their horrors operate on a different fucking convention than Western and Japanese horror do. The way Western and Japanese horror work is simple. There are spaces where the ghost can operate. You fuck with those spaces, you fuck with the ghost. Chinese horror operates in the logic of it because they bring out all these old Chinese stories. Ghosts can come to you. I think this way, like, what did they tell you about haunted mansions? Like, somebody died here. He passed away while, you know, murdering kids, and you don't go in that murder house unless you got a death wish of some sorts. And when the moment you walk into the house, it's fair game. The Grudge, of course, you know, any of the other Japanese ghosts, same thing. You disturb the resting spot, they can go after you personally, and that includes even if you leave the house or whatever. So the point is, you touch the ghost touches you. In Chinese horror, though, the ghost could literally be wandering around and decide, you know, wouldn't it be funny if I gave this guy a heart attack by scaring him? I want to make sure that it is this this little part up here that I cannot reach. Yeah. So it's here, right? This is it. Map. Yep, we're here. So. Okay, so I have to get in there somehow. Shit. The backup generator key. Let's go back. Go back. Forward, back, reverse, park and reverse while going forward. Let's go. Probably just a superstition kind of there. Well, Chinese have always been kind of like, you know, more like symbolic superstitious than anything else. I mean, you have to remember, they also banned skeleton. That's why Taskmaster and that Red Widow, Black... Oh, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to run past this man. Oh my god. Mashing the keys to get up. Oh shit. No, Square, no way. Turn around, Square. Oh my god, all this walking around and shit. Oh fuck, I'm just trying to get up here. Yeah, if you're not standing in the right spot, that square button's not gonna work. Map time. I know I could have shot at him, but fuck it. I need time to use my health items. Map. Okay, we're here. But what can we do? Okay, that door's locked from the inside. I see we're going here. I think I see where we gotta go. What am I doing? I'm wandering around trying to figure out like where the points are at. Unless you meant like me being a doofus in that room. If you meant me being a doofus in that room, I can completely understand. It's called panic pressing. That's what the fuck it's called. Okay. Let's try this way. Four is rarely ever seen in Japan because it's the equivalent of the 13 in the West. Sheep sounds like death. 13 sounds like Judas is being the betrayer. That's why some buildings in Japan don't have, or in Asia in general, don't have a 4th floor. But some actually, in America too, don't even have a 13th floor sometimes. If you find those much older buildings. But that goes back to superstitions and all that stuff. The torso. If there's any like little like S-data DAC thing. I probably go to the 2nd floor to get that the other key. So I think there's a room I missed up there. So if you're like an old Chinese lady, this is what happens. I told you when you put pressure with the fucking tank controls of the. Okay, we came to that room. We came to this room. Okay. No. Alright, let's go here. Okay, there we go. I'm expecting to see a fucking raptor in the toilet. No one seems to be inside. How do you know someone isn't? I want to grab the box, damn it. Ah! Brilliant. Ah. Well, you don't never know. Regina could be a voice actress, could be, you know. I'd identify as a Chinese Canadian. You never know. That's scholarship money, bro. I played the game next 6 years German soldier in Trench World War One. The Raptors that began slaughtering your comrades. No. Gotta wait for the blood to come out. Okay. We're close. Wait, map. Stay still for 2 seconds. Okay, I'm here. I gotta run. To make sure I'm running. Like you saw that, right? Like that, like weird transition right now. Like let me turn the fuck back around. Turn the fuck around like that. Like there's that screen, and then there's this screen right there. Yeah. Like the little shit like that really fucks me up real fucking bad. PewDiePie back in 2012. I think that's when I stopped watching PewDiePie. At least religiously. Military flag. You did it. We can go home. Key. Back up to my room B1. Oh god. I'm mashing it. Oh my god.
Gale, you're still alive. Good timing.
No, I stopped watching PewDiePie because of Markiplier.
Another lizard?
That's no lizard. It's a dinosaur.
And your mama.
Dinosaur?
Look, something's really wrong with this place. This whole mission has gone sour.
Hey, it's always eat or be eaten out in the battlefield. no matter who or what you're up against. Any word on the dock yet? I've got to hook up with Rick again. My radio's dead, and he's the only one who can fix it.
There's no time to be hooking up and, I mean, love on the battlefield, but damn, bro. You're gonna tell her like that? Like, you get Raptor love or nothing, bro. It's gonna be a dry season. Damn it, I think we're back in business. Raptor jumps out from behind. And in the book, yeah, his legs get broken and shit when he falls. Ooh. Anything else in here? That's the wall. Okay, let's go. Turn. I have to remember which button is it? Okay, it's my left bumper that I mapped for a quick turn. Okay. Can I turn that off? Wait, can I get the door here? Office? Okay. PvP distracting his teachers and Coco Melon. I got lucky with that shot. I think I'm out of bullets at this point. Yeah. Yeah, the worst thing is that song, Congratulations, was actually someone else's beat by the name of Pontus Peterson. He actually wrote that song and produced that beat, and it's really a good song. Like, it's such a good song that people would be like, white people can't rap besides Eminem. Like, I think I found Eminem's son. Like, that's how fast that guy was rapping and stuff. But then someone else, I think it was called Buckwild 2 Virgin, stole that beat, and then the guy stole the beat from him and then sold that beat to PewDiePie. 3 series has passed since Tried Disaster. Performance the newest stable of it will be tested the experiment tonight. Thirst energy skill has 150 mini, has 150 personnel, a single overflowing accident. So prevent that, we take every precaution to reinforce the security. Okay, if someone used the terminal in this room and forged a fake ID, there we go. In all cases, to protect the terminal. So the terminal in here then. I'll have to come back here later. Oh shit, yeah. In the T series is not just an Indian pop music site. It's like that. It's like the Netflix of India, but if they had like the multi-billions of like Amazon and shh, leave me the fuck alone. Fuck, turn. Yeah. And the thing, the whole point, they started off as like. The whole thing is even funny if they started off as a piracy site like LimeWire-esque at least. Yeah, it's hard. I just need I'll save and I'll try to find a better gun. I'm running out of pistol ammo. Well, Iron Lung is a bit of like a horror short from what I've seen on it, and I recommend checking it out. I mean, it's pretty solid shit. Because Markiplier, believe it or not, like took like there was so much fake blood that was used. Markiplier actually had to go to the hospital because he got so much fake blood up in his lungs. Do not climb the vent. No, no, no. Is it right? Okay, yeah. Teacher, yeah, Teacher's the big fat ass Indian company. Let me check my health quickly. How can I check my health currently? Oh, what mix? Is that it? I don't see where my health is supposed to be here. Cause I don't see, because this is Regina, but I don't see like, you know, any health indication whatsoever. Like, am I just supposed to know what my health is? Stop staying class. Recently learned whose brother makes furry art. No! 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 No one told me this! I could just change any fucking time. Alright. Let me go grab the shotgun then. Fuck this shit, bro. Wait. I have to manually put the fucking... I don't know, bro. I'm gonna go with the slag bullets first. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm terrified. I'm just terrified of picking the wrong ammunition type and making the game harder for myself. Cause you've seen how I fucking play these games. I always pick the worst option I can fucking think of. Fuck it, we're gonna play to run out of handgun bullets. I have to go back to the toilet. In the game, not in real life. From her posture? I don't know, bitch could have scoliosis. Like scoliosis and no, and let's say that's a moderate amount of ass. Yeah, she might have scoliosis. All right, let's get the fuck back out of here. You feel tired? Long. It was the day was long. The day was hard. It was hot. It was sweaty, bro. I'm going the right way. No, let me talk to my boy. No, wrong button. Square. Anything else we need to do? I mean, on the side besides getting that main part. If the sun is veiny, bro, that is not the sun. That's some goddamn demon trying to eat your soul.
So how goes the search for the doc?
Nothing yet. I didn't find any sign of him on this level.
That leaves the underground area then. It's the only place left.
But there's no power down there, right?
Not yet.
That'll be your job, Regina. Restore the power to the underground area.
What? That's it? I remember the original Alone in the Dark. Some of the wedding was fun. Let me guess, big boy, you got that garter belt, huh? So medical supplies in this. Okay, so here I can actually. I'm gonna put one in here. Is this the ammo storage crate then? How's this? Guess not. Okay, the muscle memory is coming back to me, thank God. So, map time. Nap time. You better less trying to get a garter belt last year, bro. Panty stocking, no garter belt, just raw. God, how do we go to the underground then? Just cut. Yeah, why not save it? Just have to read that text again. God Chronicles was make survival horror. Space, like Dead Space. Alright. Yeah, considering Alone in the Dark was like the one survival horror game that was before Resident Evil. Yeah. I've heard that the remakes and sequels have not been nearly as good, unfortunately. Shit. Map. Back to that save room, other door. What's that game Kevin Levine's trying to make? Fucking Judas or some shit like that? Don't know why I say it again, but... Nope. What? Hold up. Did I just... Okay, that part's walled off, though, so... I'm dumb. Yeah, the controller, that triangle bunch is a little bit sensitive, to put it politely. No. Watch for Love Until 2, the Haunted Submarine movie from the director of the Riddick trilogy. I played the remake and love the OG Silent Hill 2. Yeah, I'm starting to think that Silent Hill 2 might just be, unfortunately, be joining FF7, those games that when you came out when the hype was real, it was there. If not, your mileage is going to fucking vary greatly. So the underground, the fuck do we get to the underground then? Because we can't use the elevator without the fucking... Wait, that's my inventory. Oh, I have to go back and get the fake ID, don't I, to go down on the underground? Or maybe the underground's... I don't know. I don't know anymore. It says... Meeting group, entrance hall. I think this is the door. Let's see. We might finally have the key here. This might be it. This is B2. I forget. Cause I have B1 key, right? Just B2 key. Don't moonwalk. Get to the door. Get to the damn door. There we go. Get in there. Gently touch that door. Caress that door. Oh no! No, we gotta go down. Something tell me that that first door is a trap. I don't think I should take the battery just yet. I might need to, but... Red, blue... Wait, okay. Red, blue, green, white. Let's go. What the fuck is this angle, bro? Or two, I feel mixed about it so far. Wait, red, blue, green. Oh, it should be center again. I fucked it up. Oh, what's wrong with 2? Is it like, is it because they try making like hard choices? Like the nurses have one like this leathery texture. Or then I suppose isn't the game like padded to be twice as long? Hold up, is that red battery supposed to go in there? Okay, that red battery is supposed to, but I want you to see it for a second. Oh, 1 second. Let me just go this thing. Okay, gotcha. Cancel. Let me come here. Carefully. Item. Battery. I thought that's the supplies. Oh, damn you. It's not? Weird. I have the battery. I'll have to equip it, don't I? Which item is this? There we go. There we go. Red, blue, green, white. Let's get ready. Cancel. I'll check chat right now. Give me 1 second here. Hello, King Cringe. Welcome. I knew it. The redhead's named Tiffany. Always bring him over. Well, check out Dino's Crisis. Never played it. It's a Resi style like horror game. It's just a bit more on the action-y side because you can actually move and shoot. Game keeps you on your toes, but I think so far I'm thinking I'm finding just a wee bit more fair. But then again, I'm not really the biggest fan of limited saves like Resi, whereas here you have limited continues, but unlimited saves.
Yeah. So, do we have power yet?
We're in the green, thanks to you. Look, I need you to come back here. There's something I have to talk to you about.
Oh god, he's pregnant. Wait. There are, I believe there's 5 Resident Evil animated films. There's the first one, which is Degeneration, which takes place in alternate continuity after Resident Evil 4. Then there's Damnation, which is a sequel to that. Then there's it's Degeneration, Degeneration, Damnation. There's one more of them. There's another one, I can't remember the name. Vendetta, and then the newest one is Death Island. Death Island is actually pretty sick because it's the only Resident Evil film, like it's only Resident Evil media. I'll check the door here. Why the door's locked? Never mind. Whether it be the games, the comics, whatever, it actually has like characters like Rebecca from Resident Evil 0 meet up with characters like Leon from RE2 and Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 1 and 3. Like outside of what's it called, Death Island, they've never actually have really interacted canonically. I mean, let that sink in. It took this long in the tier, at least last year, 2024, for them to finally actually have an interaction, a canonical one. And I'd say that it's actually I hear it. I'd say it's pretty accessible. Like my dad, for example, he's never played a single Resident Evil game. But he actually got through Degeneration pretty well. The only thing I had to convince my dad was, Dad, they did not model Leon after a young Richard Gere. Please stop, Dad, stop. But I couldn't convince him. He's an old man. He loves his old movies. But yeah, but even my mom, who's not even like the biggest horror fan, she actually got through it. It's not that it was scary, it's just that my mom actually got invested in the characters of Leon, the mystery with Claire behind the G virus, and there was actually a character in that movie, I forget her name, but people liked her so much in that movie, they essentially decided to remake her in all but name only for I think as a character in Resident Evil 6. And they actually got the voice actors from the games to come back and do the work and all that stuff. It's really, really good. It's really... Okay, is it the greatest movie ever made? No. But it's a fun movie that knows that it can't quite be the games exactly because of, time constraints. Because the movie I think it could have been like 15 minutes short. They chopped a little bit here and there. But other than that, it knows what the fans want. It keeps the fan happy. It's all in character, and all that stuff. It's really good for a fan. Again, don't expect fucking Shakespeare out of the cinema, you know, or Spielberg-esque production, and you'll be fine. It's just like the Sonic movies, you know. If you're a Sonic fan, you're gonna go bananas over that shit.
What's the emergency?
Gale just told me he saw someone on the underground monitor.
It flashed by pretty quick, but I'm sure I saw something. Rick, open the shutter to the underground area. What is it?
It's a distress signal from one of our team members. It must be Cooper.
Yeah, or it might be Tom. He infiltrated this facility posing as one of the researchers. Can you pinpoint the signal?
It's coming from outside of the building, to the east of the rear entrance we came in from.
Oh no, where the hole's at.
Look, we'll deal with it later. Our first priority is the survivor in the underground. It could be the doc.
What are you talking about? He's asking for our help. We don't leave our own behind.
And what if it's a trap? Would you want one of us to come and rescue you?
Don't bother. I'm willing to take that risk.
No!
Remember our mission. We're not here to babysit.
That's your way of operating, not mine.
He is the babysitter.
All right. You have your access to the underground, Gale. So get moving. You handle your things your way, I'll handle my things my way.
No, Morpheus, no!
It's starting to get on my nerves. Regina, I'm heading out to investigate the underground.
Fatal Frame's a fun game. This is where I would save scum. Call. Search for a clue for Dr. Kirk or rescue your comrade. Alright, everyone, vote now on your phone. Search for Kirk or try to find our comrade. Do we need to find the truth or do we need manpower? Vote now on your phones. Fatal Frame's a fun horror game because it's a game where you actually have to fight the enemy by looking at them, which is typically like the opposite of a lot of horror games. It's like don't look at them in Amnesia, or you know, you just like here you just like aim at third person and shoot. But to be in first person view, you have to actually like look at them and get them right before they attack you. It's a very fun risk reward system. Yeah, but Fatal Frame really does play to the whole Japanese supernatural spirit concept and all that stuff. So if you believe in the power of supernatural being or the afterlife, like wandering perpetually, that's a scary concept to play. I see 3 gays, 4 gays, and Rick. 4 Gales it is. First time going through Dino Crisis, like, it was a game I'd heard of, but I'd never gotten into it, honestly. Part of it is I didn't own a PlayStation at the time. Like, I bought the PlayStation 2 like in the middle of the Wii's popularity, and then I bought the Wii right when the PS3 second half and the PS3 360 second half of their life. So yeah, I kind of missed on all the crazy shit. I remember the Anime Dinosaur King was a fucking thing. It's like, you want rock paper scissors Sega game, but it's like Pokemon meets Digimon. Oh, sure. So where's the new objective? Wait. Where'd Gale go? Where'd Gale go? Where'd he walk through? No! Oh, right. I don't have the ID yet. The ghost lines are really freaky. I based all the old Japanese mythology and shit. Yeah, I mean, I did have Labyrinth and the Demon King, which had a bunch of that Japanese mythology stuff, but y'all wanted this shit fucking 6-3, surprisingly. Plus, face, we got like 3 Dino-tism. That's gonna be like a tie. This is okay. This wasn't open last time. This is new. Wait, let me go back up there. Maybe it was a door I missed. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything too obvious, because you see how I am. My brain works. My brain's an antelope. Just jumping deer in headlights. We can eat the headlights. You did Rick's Pad last time you played? Oh, okay, I get you. My name's not Rick! And he dies. Yeah, you actually shoot and move, which on a lot of these tank games you can't, like even Resident Evil 4, the original one, you couldn't move and shoot at the same time. But to be fair, your knife was fucking overpowered as hell in the original. You just stand in the window, fucking farming the eggs and shit. Oh no. I hate these small targets, it's a pain in the neck. Just popping them like little freak issues. It's because it's always the little ones that are a pain in the dick to like avoid. Get your slimy souls. What open season meme? That's fucking Canadian and black.
Dr. Kirk? Hey, wait!
No! No, Action Man, no!
Regina, are you there?
What's going on?
I have a positive ID on the doctor. I lost him, but he's definitely in the lab area. Drop what you're doing and get over here.
I can see an elevator from here. Maybe I can use that to go down from the first floor.
I was so disappointed with open season as a kid. Because like the movie looked kind of cool, like kind of neat. But then the movie actually happened. And it's not bad, it's just really underwhelming. Like, the worst part of the movie tries to make you like Elliot, the Ashton Kutcher character. And I'm just like, this man ruined this bear's fucking life. How am I supposed to empathize with this goddamn... I wanted the hunter to kill the deer. That's how bad it was. And that never happened to me as a kid. Well, rarely ever, you know. And then the ending sequence happened, which was kind of cool, kind of fun. Like, I was expecting the movie to be more like that. And that's the worst part of it. Like, it's the best part's only like the 7 minutes that whole like battle sequence is there. Oh, I just came from that, didn't I? Yeah, it was made to capitalize on Over the Hedge. I mean, because you also had there's one more like Over the Hedge ripoff that kind of came around that time. The worst part is I actually was gifted the game on the Nintendo DS because I think one of my uncles are on something like just like watching out of boredom that day. The game's a piece. The game is. Oh god, that game is such a pain in the ass. So I'm still thinking about that. Sorry, I'm just remembering the game right now so much that I forget what the fuck I'm doing. We just came here. Go straight, straight, straight. It looks the fucking same, bro. It looks the fucking same. Over the Hedge is good. Over the Hedge is actually good. Like, you have Bruce Willis as the main character named RJ, trying to get them. He actually upsets this. Oh fuck this! God damn it! He upsets this bear. But actually killing. Not killing by getting his entire haul run over by a goddamn speeding car. So he tells the guy. So the bear threatens to kill the raccoon. Bruce Willis and RJ, who tells him, you know what? I'll give you a chance. You have until the full moon, and then you have all my snacks back. And if not, I get you. And there's actually a video game for it. There's actually an above-average action platform that's really good. You have the Verminator, who's like this big, gigantic Texan stereotype, who's like, yeah, I can kill his animal with like an entire like quasi-nuclear tools. Is really funny. Steve Carell's in the film, surprisingly, as a very like speedy kind of character named Hammy. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny because his role is so subdued compared to his normal material. I'm gonna look, you forget that. Some of the other characters have like the porcupines. Oh, Wanda Sykes as the cat. The skunk. Who the Karens, the main enemy. Like there's like three enemies: the exterminator, the Karen, and then the bear. And there actually is a fight off where have like all the main cast against the three of them. Oh, it's great, and it balances the kind of comedy that each one's known for. Yeah, the Karen has a cat that falls in love with the skunk Stella, which they actually shave the skunk to make it look like a cat. It's fucking hilarious. Why'd you come back out here? Wait, no, we did. Because we gotta go back up there to get that fake ID to get the elevator. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Oh, shit. Yeah, my brain's again a goddamn antelope. Yeah, the open season game. That game was fucking terrible. It's annoying. It's one of those two-player games, well, like two-character games, where each character can only do certain things. Like Boo can only carry like the heavy objects, like push things around, while Elliot can like be throwing the rabbit and stuff like that. On paper, it's not a bad idea. Not bad at all. The big problem with the game is that the later levels, which is why I never beat the game, get super duper unfair. Whereas the part like you have like platform dodge, which if you're doing Elliot, it's fine, but then we have to make sure that Boog crosses the platform too. He can only do these stubby short hops, so you gotta be pixel fucking perfect with that. So a Fat Bear trying to be pixel perfect, you have these goddamn squirrels throwing acorns or pine cone, whichever the two at you. Well, yeah, but the difference, like every game, the difference, like most games are just bad because they're fucking mundane, and then there's the, you know what, this game isn't completely terrible, and then that just turns into, this game is fucking AIDS. It's a shame because it could have been a fun, decent game. Because Over the Hedge was a fun game, like, because if you play the first part of the game, doing all the movie sequence stuff, oh damn, but then the second part of the game is like what happens after, so you get like the Exterminator, and you get the bear Vincent trying to get the revenge. You also have games like The Incredibles, like Rise of the Underminer, which essentially is the sequel that everybody really wanted for The Incredibles 2, but just in a playable video game format. Oh, you gotta work in the morning? Good luck, Foobsy. Take care. Like Battle Bar Bikini Bottom, but worse, yeah. Because you have a shared health bar. Battle Bikini Bottom, you pick one character and you go with it. Sandy's got her thing. I gotta. Was the toilet upstairs? Which room had the toilet? I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. It could be like freaking Wreck-It Ralph, where the game literally starts. Where it literally starts with you. Crap! It literally starts with you. The cutscene like literally spoils the ending of the movie, which is still in theaters at the time. Yeah, movies games are the exception rather than the rule, because a lot of times they're just like, what's the word? They are commissioned to make these things, and of course when you have to make a movie a tight deadline and you're not given a big budget, it becomes like Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. You know, you're expected to make so much with so little. That's why with Chicken Little they had a platform game. It was actually like it was a mediocre platformer, nothing great, but it actually they embraced the movie. Soundtrack, the designs and everything, and then they made a sequel to it, which was like literally just playing the, like there's a fake movie at the end of Chicken Little. It's like it was like this heavy, intense sci-fi thing with like gritty, like pulp kind of style art, and they had Adam West be Chicken Little for that, and so they decided to say, you know what, if that was actually an entirely playable video game, and they just nailed it. Like they went 120% on that thing, and it's fucking fun. You're driving like battle tanks, light cruisers, you have like the jetpack and you're shooting stuff, and it's like, why wasn't this just the Chicken Little movie, you know? The sky is falling and it's just an alien invasion and crap. Okay. Something, I don't know why I get like Parasite Eve flashbacks like on that roof. Probably going the wrong way. Why you gotta do this to me? Michael Bay presents. Hold on a second here. Let's go. See this door's locked too. Yeah, Jay Rassenberger's done. Yeah. There! Birthday cast at 12 o'clock! Oh my god. Meeting adjourned. Antenna slot key. Okay. Okay. So the way we did the codes earlier. First, you check the weapons storage locker in the lounge. You can unlock it with 7876. Damn it. Weapons cache is something. 7678. Sorry, 6. Damn it. 7687. I use the DDK. So in other words, if I don't have the DDK, the passcode, yeah. So we need to find where the hell the other one is at. Yeah, him as PT Flea, that was great. Yeah. Oh yeah, with him like just doing every like cameo he's already done before, but again. I got everything in that room, right? The hard part is making sure I'm not going where I've already been. Yeah. Yeah. Wolverine Origins on Cage, to be fair, I think that was, I don't know if that was based off the original concept for the script, because again, this was before R-rated superhero movies had any faith in them, and this was Fox, remember? And they just had to deal with X3, I think it was. Ghostbusters game, but Ghostbusters game was actually based off of the script of the canceled Ghostbusters 3 that they wanted to make. And I actually did finish that on stream, surprisingly. Which way is the goddamn bathroom? Is it? No, we came this way. So the bathroom's gotta be this way. Yes, I'm struggling to remember where the hell the goddamn bathroom in the video game is. Previous King Kong, Spider-Man 2, I mean, which was the standard, and to some people still is the Spider-Man standard. Is this one open? For Operation Genesis, well, I mean, I'll defend the Jurassic Park arcade 1 and 2 arcade games. Yeah, the Ghostbusters game is the true entry. What was it? It's Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2. 3 is the video game, and then Afterlife is the fucking prologue. Where am I? 1 second here. No, we don't. We came from here. No. We need to figure out where the fuck that bathroom is at. That's the thing. Where's the bathroom at? You know, it sounds weird out of context, but like... Oh, Jesus, map. Godfather 1 and 2 and Scarface are great. Wu-Tang Days were good. Now does they have a deck for anything to come out? Yeah. Give me a sec. Yeah. It's because the toilets in the game is like in a really small place that I'm most likely overlooking. We came from here. Guess we're stuck. Guys, I head back in there. Lord of the Rings got it. He gave him EA. Yeah, a couple of us too. Yes, Terminator had the Sega CD game. That one's still great. It's considered like the only like good Terminator game that isn't from the arcades. Because Tommy RiKo, the composer who also did Prince of Persia. Whew, damn. Can we need the entrance key? Give me 1 sec. Did you get any other DDKs? 1 second. I tap it once, not twice. I just need the other fucking passcode key, damn it. Blade Runner was the first point and click. Oh yeah, the Indiana Jones point and clicks were really, really good. There we go, that's what it was. It was the one right above here. Yeah, that's why I couldn't remember it. I still think the lasers were up, that's why I can't remember this one. Only game nowadays are Lego, yeah, because the thing is, like for Indiana Jones's case, for example, LucasArts, they stopped making it the moment that Uncharted came out. Because around the time Uncharted 2 came out, they had a game called Staff of Kings for Indiana Jones. And once the devs, LucasArts saw that Uncharted 2 was the thing, they're like, fuck. They made the game that we wanted to make. And there was no way around it, unfortunately for them. They had to accept it. And even when Harrison Ford got they had him play Uncharted, I think it was 3 in promotion for 4. He's like, this is amazing. Indiana Jones gave Uncharted the seal of approval himself. That's like the damn highest honor you can think of. What's my inventory looking like? I could handgun. I'm a shotgun this shit just for now. Just for now. Savage Kings for the Wii, it's not the most terrible game in the world. There's one more room in here. Like, where's the other room at? Damn it. I know I'm not doing a good job with the maps and everything, but I'm just trying to retrace my steps. Dark Forces Patch unleashed Rogue Squadron's Swing Super Star Wars Pod Racer. Yeah, the Star Wars was kind of tough because sometimes they're like adaptations. Like, I know, that kind of adaptations. They're adaptations of, like, you know, whatever books they wrote or whatever comics. So they already had like a clear line through of this shit. Can I? Oh, it was this room, right? And I didn't toggle the switch. One second, let me get rid of this dinosaur in the office first, and then we'll. KOTOR was great. Or did I? Because this. Wait. Read the manual. Goes forward. So where's the terminal at? That's my question. Let me check the whiteboard quickly for some notes. So Paul Baker, and it's pager 1123. Writing this down. Paul Baker 1123. Back in the good BioWare days, yeah. Okay, so you got old. So now third energy stabilizer reaction, and the registration number is 46907. Stabilizer EXP RM 46907. Wolves cards were around the game were on fire, yeah. More times than not they were. So where's the terminal here? Do I have an ID card? Fuck! Who the fuck? Hold on. Is there a dead guy in the hallway I could check? They decided they're going to save EA and BioWare? Nah, they're not going to. Oh, fuck. They're not going to save EA and BioWare. They can make it less garbage, but they're not going to, alright, save it. Because the thing with EA, they would have to completely restructure. Because EA is the kind of person, the kind of company. Remember, these are the kind of, remember, these people, remember what they did with Battlefront 2? I can't touch the body. That's it? No, we just came from there. If you don't remember what they did with Battlefront 2, they had these massive loot box things that they wanted to do for all the characters, especially the legacy ones, not so much the newer ones. But the grind was so unrealistic that, no joke, people legit were like using rubber bands on their analog sticks to get them running around in matches just to ensure that they could get some EXP. Because nobody had time to play it. And then it got so bad that EA was like, yeah, we admit it, we fucked up. And they had to reduce the EXP grind time by half. 1/2. You know how long, you know how bad that is, the game? They have to go and say, yeah, we actually, it's too long, we have to have it to fix this issue. Then what? Okay, so I have to find someone who's dead with an ID, is that what I have to do? I guess that's what it looks like. Back up the little thing we go. Get up the vent. Vent. It's like right underneath it, unfortunately. No? Fucking great. Yeah, the TV show Simpsons Hit and Run is great. Simpsons Hit and Run was for the longest time. It was called Junior Grand Theft Auto until Retro City Rampage came by. And they're using a guide right now using a fan remaster. Like, he's hand drawing all the cutscenes to look like clean, like modern Simpsons. And he was working on rebuilding the game in Unity so that you could actually run it as one open world game without needing different loading hubs and stuff. BioWare, I don't think BioWare's got to be safe because unfortunately with BioWare, a lot of the good talent's gone. So they could be a solid company, like a B tier company, but they're not going to be like AAA tier again. Some people think that the era of BioWare, as far as creativity, was lightning in a bottle. Now, if they had better programmers in BioWare, that would have made them perfect. And I'm saying it because I'm a little bit salty that I have fucking Jade Empire, and I'm stuck at one part, and I'm stuck at perpetual loop, and no one else online seems to be perpetually looping in that same area that I am in. Wish I could hear. Well, battle passes are on loot boxes in daily week. Yeah, because battle passes is just a DLC package that just gets stretched over time. It's you pay for this thing and you get it's like people. There used to be old books when printing presses weren't very common. People would actually subscribe to get a book, and they would say, let's say the book is 30 chapters, so they would actually print out one chapter a month and mail it to you. And then at the end of after that last month when you got all the pieces that you needed, then they would actually give you a binding kit, and you can actually bind the pages yourself, and you actually have a book that you got over the months. Where the fuck is that ID? Save it, yeah. I will be sorry to trade by EA from Omo dries out, as EVs aren't the future listers that they are. I think so, but I think the Saudis like fighting games where there's this strange they like it. It's like their culture will not let them make it. Because you know how how Arab culture is when it comes to arts and things like that. But if they buy it, they can just make it not go to shit. I mean, you saw King of Fighters. How when they bought it to prevent Tencent from taking over, they told them that people complaining about Angel's chest being too small, make it bigger, make everything bigger, make it bigger, better. We'll give you more money to make this thing work, and they did. I'll get the fuck out of here. I have to go back to the main hall, don't I? Because there's something with the damn end, there's a damn pass that I fucking need that I don't have just yet. Planetary hydrofuel cars, something like that. Yeah, because EVs, they're not popular in Japan. It's mostly yeah, because in Japan you have either you need a car, which EVs aren't gonna help you, or you damn it, or you have the public transport, which is more efficient and reliable than a damn car, you know. Where the fuck am I going? Here we go. Oh, good night, St. Class. Thanks for coming by. EVs aren't, by the right click, Elon Tesla? I'm not sure. Wait. We skipped the medical room. Pre-sales better overseas. It's funny, there's a lot of Japanese people who actually own Priuses. Oh, thank God. I can wait, the book. Let's read the memo. I need a card with one of my pages. Hand it up to Colonel Clay when he shows up. Told me there's going to be a meeting on the first strategy room to make the preparation for tonight. Should hand him the card since one is required to enter the strategy room. Okay. Now I can read this other book here, I think. Just there to look more realistic. Yeah, I can't read that. Wait. Yeah, let's go check this other room here. I'm probably gonna low-key regret this, but let's go. Hello, Rez. EA's problems, yeah, we would have to simply start over. Small size key. What the hell is in these emergency cases? Good amount of intrigue, I see. Yeah, the big thing with these companies that they're so the problem like their current ooh, this is safe from too. Oh, I did not know that. Is mostly that their entire model exists on like getting every last penny out of their customers. There's no, they don't believe in repeat customers. They believe in fucking what's it called? They believe in money tanks. You suck your hook your customer up to the fucking milking kit and just milk them dry for all that they've got. So they're called BAPs, Bay Area Priuses. You trade them for Teslas, 2010s. Yeah, because it was a Prius. Someone actually made a racing car that was actually a Prius. It's actually kind of funny. Get over here. There we go. Let's go over here. Birb Medal of Honor, let it code to the Battlefield. Yeah, I would say, I'd say Medal of Honor should be more alternate history at this point, and then let Battlefield be more of the historical series. No, or vice versa. I don't care which. Because sometimes you just need to have things be in two separate franchises, or they're just gonna start competing for the same fucking space. The toilet. Let's go. Get in there. But even then, besides Priuses and Teslas, the only competition is like the Chevy Volt or Chevy Bolt. I think the Volt's the pure electric one, and then the Bolt's the hybrid one. I think it's yeah, no, it's not clearly Chevy, but you gotta like a Chevy on top of like an electric or hybrid to get that crap. Yeah, but yeah, EA, Activision, Blizzard, that whole conglomerate of Microsoft, Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard, whatever the fuck you want to call that behemoth nowadays. But Activision specifically, Blizz, because they were the ones running the show, they also operated on that mantra of just sucking your customers dry with every fucking penny. The moment that they abandoned that model and actually believed in like repeat customers, they could actually make a killing financially. Wrong way, it's the other one. Okay, let's start making this, and then we'll try to we'll make this. We'll save, and then we'll go to the elevator and see what we can do. Maybe I can't use the ID card. Wait, I forgot. Item. There we go. And that was the 760, right? Wait. Who was this? Oh, what? Oh, wait. Wait. 460. Wait. Alright, thank God. What? No! Fingerprint data, what the fuck? Every time we get one step closer, you gotta backtrack for more shit. Oh. To go back. Let me go back. Oi. Yeah, Battlefield was always smaller and been more devoted fan base. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. You have, I mean, the best I can describe is like World War I is the FPS for just general FPS bros. If you wanted more authentic history, you would go with authenticity, you would go with Battlefield. I mean, it's no different than anything else. Like with you playing flight games, you play Crimson Skies, you play Ace Combat, you play Project Wingman. You play all these other sims, and then if you want realistic, you then either go to War Thunder or you go to Microsoft Flight Simulator, depending on what you want. But it's very hard to get all those guys in the same damn room. Battlefield 6 is overtaking COD now, yeah, because COD's trying to add these new combat strats that actually look pretty solid. But the issue with their combat strats is that they want to make it more competitive, but you cannot make a game simultaneously more competitive and then keep charging me for Nicki Minaj and Seth Rogen as DLC of that game. You know what I mean? You can't. It's because it's not that you can't manage it. It's just that the very nature of what you want is going to attract two different audiences. You know, it's like if I wanted to make a horror game where it's all psychological and like it fucks with the player really badly, like Silent Hill does, but then at the same time I'm deciding I want to make the game incredibly terrifying, but I'm going to do the amnesia thing where you can't hide. It's got to be give and take. If you want to make the characters to have a fight, if you want them to have a fight reaction, you need to give them something to fight with in exchange for the scares. You cannot do both. I mean, it should be possible, but that's how people are. Was what Crimson was saying yesterday on his stream about that puzzle with like finding the people hidden in that cornfield, about the rule of threes. Well, in theory, you could have like 7 or 9 or 12 of these, but most players only tend to do well with 3 of them. And Kodna don't. Wait. I remember Golef is paying, because Trails use soy in their cables, 10.5k to repair soy cables. Oh my fucking god. I get it, it's cheap, but I mean, for soy ink, I get it, because it's easy to use. But fucking car cables? So we have better luck with Battlefield of Honor. I think that's COD, yeah. Because COD just is in the wrong spot right now. Where the fuck am I going? Shit, I was just there a second ago. I know. Oh, no. I just remembered. Yeah, because Call of Duty right now is trying to be that weird. They want serious, but they also want that Fortnite dollar, and they're just at odds with one another. That's the kind of thing. Go back to where I came. Honda is doing better. I know Nissan's having this weird like merger thing trying to go on. It's like an on and off kind of deal. Wait, where's the stairs? Cut through the room. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, if Medal of Honor would happen. Yeah, Spielberg just do that, you know, just like now it's time to bring Medal of Honor. It'd be a great chance to bring the whole franchise back. No, I did not want to save your shit. Oh well. Yeah, you could make that return to form. So where can I get more fingerprint data? That's the question. Where the fuck's the fingerprint data? It wouldn't be the same room now, would it? I want to think it is, but I think that might be too obvious. But so far we have no other access to that N panel or the other C panel. Oh, but we had to find something. Anything else in there? On here? So fingerprint data. Where the hell could we get fingerprint data from? Where the hell's it at? It's not here then. Fuck. Do we have to go back downstairs to where the guy is at? Oh, no. We got it. So we shoot for years at the 90s onwards. Yeah, Nissans, either they're great or not, but unfortunately Nissans have gotten their rust bucket reputation. So far, my Nissan's been treating me pretty okay. Yeah, I'll go back down here. Come here. Fingerprint data should be here. Alright. Dang. There's a memo. We'll read the memo. Prepare the DDK. I have to go to the computer room to do maintenance on Kirk's computer. I'll have the DDK at the large elevator control room. I'll have to do maintenance later today. So, elevator control room. We have to find that shit then. Tom. I know how Jerk approached Kirk. It's completed now. Nobody knows how it was weird past history. It's weird how nobody knows past history. Up there, okay. How we gotta get around there somehow. Okay. Nice to know. Nice to know. Making progress. Wait, Stream's buffering for you? 1 second. 1 second, pause. Stream okay for you? Is the stream okay for you guys? What was it? I don't see any weird issues on my end. Oh, it's good now? Okay. Yeah. The music just stopped because they clicked off of it. I can't click off the game and continue with the audio. That's why I don't do a double task like I normally do. Okay. Interesting. I could turn off those lasers in a second, but let me get through this door first. I don't know what that is. Is the typhoon passing through? That might be it. There we go. We have typhoon season over here, so. Oh, that's the door. Okay, that's the door. That makes perfect sense. So except Mustang, the Corvettes become the sports cars of boomers. Shit. Still buffering, let me know and I can stop it. Shit. Hold on, let me type in chat to make sure they're still there. Still buffering. Gotta find a way around shit. Yeah. Might have to call it here if it is buffering too much. Tell everyone who drives an electronic vehicle via a roadster. We need you to live him. Oh, jeez. It's fine for you? Okay, just want to make sure because he says doing it again and I didn't get a response. So I don't know if I'm talking to the void of nothingness. Can I get through here somehow? I have to go up and around then. Where is that room at? The... Go upstairs, okay. Not the medical room. Yeah, so we have to get that large DDK Alright. So yeah, I have to go back to that, what's it called? That training room, that middle room there. The large, and get the large DDK to get in there. I forgot what room we said it was exactly. Let's check here. I mean, I know this is like the control room, but I want to see if there's anything in the control room that we can use. Somehow I love Obama, bro. With the rate Obama is aging, oh, bro, that might be possible. That or if he just goes of natural causes, Trumpy boy can just join the Jefferson Club of the Independence Day, you know. Let's see here. Get back through. So, we're talking to a guy about how EVs and rare earth metals are needed for batteries on top of charging. A mostly coal-powered electric grid is harmful to the environment. It's about what's actually helpful versus what's not helpful. But the problem is like this: when you find what's actually helpful, it's not that green hippie fantasy of green trees everywhere. It's like, bro, if we could do that, we would have been the Flintstones how many hundreds of years ago? I think it's this way. Let me wide of him to do crack. Oh my god. No, wrong way. Shit. Gotta remember that quick turn exists. Yeah, it's the hardest part is just how much that it requires them to use, you know, and people just keep throwing this crap away, you know. Like recycle those parts that you can salvage, but the solar panels, bro, it doesn't protect you from every, you know, disaster. You just pay less by using the grid less. You lighten the load. You're not supposed to completely replace it. Because remember, because California has a whole sea of those things, and nothing works for them. Where is that? Which one was it supposed to go to? Was it? Oh shit. 1 second. The button to display the room name, and I'm not getting it. 1 second here. The room name W for my case. Okay, gotcha. Oh, it's on the map, isn't it? Ah, I see now. The computer hallway at? This was what I said earlier. Oops. The computer. There's something critical item-wise that I'm missing here. There's something I just can't figure out, put my finger on it. I looked at for 50 years and then look like a dried up raisin. Finished the video about Hassan getting elected governor to California at the end. Oh my god. Backyard. Wait, let's go back up to second floor. Maybe that red light's gone. And then B1. Yeah, let's go up to second floor then. Hopefully we can get that piece tonight before calling it. It's so damn dark outside, Jesus. Alright, let's go over here. Let's run back. Let's make sure on the map again. Spot, map. Okay, it's that next section we gotta get through, gotcha. Free, Kaya? Why do you want everything free? Why must it all be free? Oh, that red part of the... Oh, so it's not that, it's just that the door is locked, right? One last time. Maybe something changed when we found that, the guy with memo. No. Let's see. The other side. Fuck! What the hell can I do then? Oh, that explains he's coming. Where is this? Make sure I don't leave anything in the antenna room here. Let me read that memo quickly, just make sure. TDK. What the fuck is that other DDK at shit? Do you guys remember what room they said? If not, oh fuck. I'll just go down. I'll probably just go down the basement and double check what that guy's memo said. I'm gonna check every goddamn room again. Nope. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh no, I'm not gonna touch that. I don't know what the fucking code is. They have a 4-pin code of like 1123, but I don't think it's where it's supposed to go. You ever commented on Netflix Castlevania series? Other times he's reviewed it on AVGN. I don't think he has commented on Castlevania Netflix. I mean, I'll get a bit more on that in a second. But the main reason why, because I remember when he was playing the Evil Dead game with the Nostalgia Critic. It's funny because Nostalgia Critic's a movie critic for his career, but he loves TV shows. But Jane Bro's like, nah, I just prefer movies. It's like a one and done thing. Like you watch it, you're done with it. You don't have to watch like 3 or 4 seasons of it. That's probably why he didn't watch the Castlevania Netflix, if he did at all. Wait. Panel keys can go here. Interesting. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god, that's got me.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Boy, sooner the night than 3. Oh my god. Because sometimes with events you have to trigger them to advance, and I don't know which ones were scripted and which ones were not. Now we know. Because that angle, this camera angle was not the one they had when we first came in here. You're supposed to review in the Tune in Cinema? Alright.
Jesus Christ, where the hell? Yeah, I might have to call it in a little bit just so I don't bore you guys to fucking tears. Okay, this camera angle is different for that one particular section. Here's the same. Okay, interesting again. Oh wait, I think I'll actually be able to walk down all the stairs. Like, cause guys, what were they thinking? I mean, the Alucard kissing thing, like, I don't know. It just seems like a crappier version of what was it? It was a book story like of Nero, Caligula Nero, and it was actually really fucked up. But it made sense in that world why he would do such fucked up things like that, like how the book starts and all that. It's a really messed up comic from the same guys who wrote Cross, not the main writer Garth Ennis, but like someone else took over. Shit. What else? We need the fucking DDK to get to the. We need the DDK for the fingerprint to get to the fucking elevator downstairs. Seriously, really. I'll check in these rooms one more fucking time, but no. Wait, which room do I need? No, we'll do. I'll go back downstairs. I'll come back here. Oh, we use the ID card to get in. Okay. Oh my god. That's the room. That's the room. Let me read the memo first before the dinosaurs come. When I get the items over. Read the books. Stand menacingly over the table. Read. Okay, it says here, within this case, someone who uses a terminal to rewrite the ID card to gain authorized access. The fingerprint data is acquired from the corpse who died in an accident. And that's how you use the dead man's ID and forge fingerprint data. And enter the laboratory by way of the elevator. The problem is that the fingerprint can acquire usable data even from a corpse. So we have an experiment today, there'll be many outsiders visiting. So when creating guest ID cards, be careful to keep an eye on this device. There's like 4 things floating around here. When ID card created, use this device to input verification data. Okay then. Okay, code E. Wait. N-E. Why don't I have a fucking... Okay. Fuck this. Let's go like another maybe 15, 20 minutes. Wait. Okay. Unless that's too long for you guys, we just call it here if you want. I can just go down and save. Yeah, I'm going to. Let's go back downstairs, save, and downstairs save, and then we'll we gotta go to that medical room downstairs anyway. That's a good jump scare, by the way. I've seen that for a long time. You forget. I'm expecting them to just drop down from the elevator shaft, you know, of the vents, like here. I expect one to be in the toilet right now. Yeah, we'll just save in that little medical room. Yeah, I know you want to keep going because of all the dinosaur stuff, but it's just the back and forth nature of it that's not, like, you know, the most engaging thing to watch sometimes. So just gotta keep my little lips chatting, and hopefully my avatar's not frozen still. Again. Wrong one. Yeah, I don't mind if you want to keep going, alright. I just don't want to go too long. You know how I feel about you guys just having a life and all that stuff. It's important. I haven't had to use a shotgun so far. Well, besides the Rex, but it's a little different. Let's go here. Okay, let's go here. Try again. Okay, step. Okay, item. ID card. Let's use. The passcode is 46907. Alright. We don't have any data to enter. I took the damn... Hold up a second. Do I have to use this? Did I not grab the fingerprint data? Oh, those two different things. What do you mean it cannot be used here? Go a table or some shit like that? Maybe? Yeah, so when you get an item, they don't tell you how to fucking use it. That's another part of it, too. Do I have to be in a safe spot? A quote-unquote safe spot for this to work? So I have to go somewhere, hopefully not all the way back, which, to be fair, isn't too far. Put my fingerprint data in there. I'm gonna assume the control. I'm gonna go back to that room just to make it easy. But telling me I can't use it there, I'm gonna be so upset. Get in there. Get in there. Don't be. Don't bait. Don't bait. Let's go. Don't be a pain in the ass to use. Just work. Damn it. You missed it earlier. If you're still here, King Cringe has the cave suit outfit. Every time you boot up the game, you can just change the outfit. I don't think it just changes the aesthetic of it. It doesn't do anything too crazy. I expect the dinosaur to be outside there. Okay. Let's get back in this room. Okay. Let's come here. Alright. Here we go. Let's just try it here now, because this is where we got it from. So where the hell can we use it? Do I have to... Like... There's gotta be something incredibly simple, like I have to like fuse them together, like connect the item. Let me read this memo one more time. It's gotta be here. Wait, on a corpse. Hold up a second. Does that mean we have to go back to the first floor? You know what I'm talking about, right? The first floor, the basement floor, and then go to the corpse outside. That might be what I have to do. Oh wait, this is a... Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. In the hallways, I gotta keep it on for the T-Rex again. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a pretty fun adventure game. Yes, some horror elements, not scary, you know, as the other games, but no, there's a problem with that. But then wait, the basement. Wait, where did I go wrong with the basement? Wait, there's the wrong part of the basement. Shit. 3-day weekend? Oh yeah, 3-day weekend. I have it this weekend. This weekend's a 3-day weekend, yeah. I'm just trying to remember where the hell just what that room is. Yeah, 3-day weekend, because I was hoping to try to get like Phantasmagoria this weekend and just like do all of it, but well, I'll get different plans. I don't know. This is ventilation rope, yeah. So we'll probably have to do this for all 3 days, because the game, if you play it right, it's only be like 4 hours, but if you like, know exactly where to go, what to do, what the codes are. we go. Let's go to the... Yeah, and if you... Why were you asking about Alejandro, or if you don't mind me? You're asking if the movies were accessible to normies. Were you interested in them? Because if you have a PS3, PS4, you should be able to get the PlayStation Move. Because it actually has compatibility with the light gun game that came out for Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, and it actually tells you 0, 1, 2, 3, and Veronica in one Unreal shooter. If you get a high score within the A rank, you get the Albert Wesker. Meanwhile, and if you get an S rank on that whole chapter set, you get an Ada Wong chapter that tells you Meanwhile. All of her crazy stuff. So yeah, the game gives you, it tries to actually cohesively tie all the games together. The only exception to that game would actually be then you have a sequel, a semi-sequel called Dark Side Chronicles, I think it was called. Yeah, and Dark Side Chronicles is the similar light gun prequel to Resident Evil 4. However, that game kind of suffers unfortunately from a bit of a shaky cam. Okay, I'm gonna read the memo again. I'm gonna take his fingerprints. Okay. DDK, okay, that's it. DDK for the lab. DDK has to go to the computer room, so the comp room. It's in the large size elevator control. Large elevator control. We're gonna one of these. Okay. So the other guy, Ricky Tommy, has in the laboratory area. So the other one's in the lab area. I think we got the laboratory one. No wait. Let me try this here. Let me try something now here. Equip item. What? Okay, I didn't want to look this up, but how the fuck do I use this stupid item? If I can't get fucking fingerprints for myself or a corpse, how am I supposed to get it here? What the fuck is the item called? What's the item called? The fucking FC device? I was doing so fine without looking up any of this shit until now. But sometimes you get weird crap like this. Oh, okay, I see. The game is only going to let me pick. There's only 2 people I can get a corpse from. Okay, I didn't want to. Yeah, I had to look this up, unfortunately, but upstairs, 1 floor. All right, let's see here. Let's try here. Okay, Jesus Christ, this is just Sorry, I had to look this up. This thing kind of makes sense, kind of doesn't make sense. Like, kind of like look around everywhere and everything like that. And I'm gonna and I forget I probably had this this hidden room in here, right? Keep forgetting that. Hello, Omni. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's fine, bro. By the time we found it, that's more important than the silly stream. Yeah, to me, it's what's it called? Just trying to find this one particular item. Oh, here, look, it's a person. It looks like. So either we need to get the large power room, or we need to one of those two. I gotta get the large power room, or I gotta find something else. All right.
Rick here. I found Tom.
And?
I was too late. He didn't make it.
You did what you could.
I'm back in the control room right now. I'm going to continue working on the system.
I don't know if I took too long or if that was supposed to happen because I didn't help him at all. This isn't the guy, no. Unfortunately, no. Is there anything else here? Because we need to get that other one right. I'm just trying to. Yeah, so how do I get to the? Okay, how do I get to the god? Okay, if I can't find that, wait, find the DDK for the computer room. That's my question now. Okay. Just annoying that this fucking DDK shit, like you need both of them. Right. Yep. Alright. Yeah, we just gotta get back there then, unfortunately. Because the thing is, I'm low-key stuck because I don't know which one I have to get, because let me see quickly here, my inventory. Because I have one of these, input code. I need the other. I need an input code elsewhere, or I need a code thing elsewhere, and that's the other thing. I need one of those two, and then I think one of them. I'm feeling if I have one of them's gonna be stuck for the computer and the other's gonna be stuck for the main hallway. So I don't know which one is where. Each time I have to check in every room, every nook, every cranny, every chance I get. It's just not working. It's the thing with the games, these older games, you have to be very patient with them. Sometimes you gotta hope in vain like that. This one got open. Shit. No. Not this time. See like everything I can press, you know. Well, I just realized he's back in the computer, the control room, so that means he can help me out with a couple more areas, right? Also, I gotta go to him for the cutscene. This is the... Let's check the DD case. This is the N one, right? No, I don't have the... I have only one of the two pieces. Right, let me go back to the control room and see if there's a new cutscene that plays. I know I'm driving her like a freaking bumper car and a half. Alright, let's get through here. Let's see if we're gonna just go. Nothing happens in like 15, we'll stop it. But yeah, he's back. It's these little slow things that I'm wondering, like, am I triggering the right things to happen? Am I in the right spots to it? How much of it is me just going too early and how much of me just not finding the right piece? If there's a cutscene here, we'll know. Guess not. Let me talk to him again to see if it triggers anything. Talk to him. He doesn't talk to me, shit. Barely know it. Yeah. Honestly, bro, your internet girl right here was fucking hilarious, man. And for the top two, I think you could have picked a better top two for your video. Let me try that bottom part again. It's one of those two basement parts that's me fucked up. I don't know which one it is. Busy with getting the podcast done. Marked him in 2 keys Discord. Dude, I don't post there often. Oh, I see. No, can I press the button here? No, I can't. There's got to be something here. Let me read the memo a third fucking time. Let's see what hell's in here. Alright, let's go against the wall here. I can't go through. There's a concrete wall. 1 second here. Computer room, large size elevator control room, large size, and the laboratory. Jeez, why? Anything else here I can fucking go through? I'm asking because I see something in the distance here, like a little panel up there on the top. If you can see it, maybe. Also, it needs me to go all the way around, and that I don't know where the hell to go because it seems like everything is just blocked off in these 2 or 3 rooms. And I can't find one of the 2 DDKs needed, so I'm just like soft locked here. Barn can be good, yeah. nothing here. Go back to the shortcut then. Sup, Hammer? Welcome. Well, the gang's more or less all here. Well, they all showed up at one point at least. Dino Christ, Jesus, man, this is the one game everyone would assemble for. Where the fuck is everything else? Well, it depends on why it's exciting, you know. So there's good exciting and bad exciting. Ah, hammer time. Fucking bro, I don't need to. I need to. Well, let's check here, and it's not a DDK. We don't need that thing. All right. Wait, do we have the input or have the code disk? 1 second here. I have the code disk. I need the input disk. One second here, let me think. I need the code disk for N then. Let me try something. Let me see if that front of the entrance is open. I don't think we tried that. If we did earlier, it didn't work. Maybe it does now. Yeah, because yeah, I'm looking it up here. Yeah, I need either the E key or the N key to get through, and it's just kind of telling me like, oh, just get them. I'm like, what do you mean, just get them? I got my foul bapping at the door spring at 3 a.m. I gotta send you the video of the door spring being auto-tuned to become Billie Jean. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, let's call it. Entrance key, fuck everything. You need a fucking entrance key to get the goddamn code for the N. You gotta get the computer room to get the code for the E. It's like, what the fuck am I doing wrong here? There's gotta be something incredibly stupid that I missed. Don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me. Remember how that room by the bathroom, this one was locked until we came back with the ID? What if that last door is now unlocked? That sometimes all that happens, you just get one tiny item, like half the world opens up for you. That's typically what happens in my case. Term is door boner? Oh god, no, that's fucking hitchhiker shit. Are pets are real alarms? Lol. It depends on your pet. Some pets will make it worse, like they'll just sleep on your head. You just knew empty. Have you seen the video where the guy just put like half the cat food and the cat looks at him like, really? That's it? Alright. This here. No, it's not it. Fuck. This game's a goddamn maze. Okay, so this here was the door that we used. This was the one that was locked. Fuck. You know what? Let me try something. Is there another way around this door? It's little things like this make me go like, I wonder if I'm going insane or not with these games. Okay, one last time. guess I can read here? Because there has to be either an item I'm missing, something stupid, or if it's like because right now it looks like I'm just soft locked out of this until I figure out what the hell I gotta do. Okay, how the hell do we get... Okay, if it's all in the computer room, looking up here, then where the hell... How do we get to the computer room if I need the end pass to get in there? Jeez, man. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably play a bit of this off screen to figure out what the hell I gotta do. Because it looks like I might need a tiny little item that I underestimated. And of course, you know, play it off in a different profile. At least it's been saved. That doesn't actually do anything. Okay. Bring the pets home as gifts? Oof. Oh, rats and birds. Oh, yeah. That's something they kill for you. It's so annoying, this. Because everywhere we need to go, we need something else, and we just gotta. Check this room one last time. I gotta check both those rooms one last time. In case there's like something else I missed. You know that you're in their hearts. Oh, wait, I see the phone. Wait, does the phone got anything to do with this, maybe? Sometimes it's those weird little things you don't expect. That might have been what we needed to do. Just realize the phone was there. Gonna check a lot of noise, but it's gonna help us out. I like to think. Get out of here. Cause you be in my heart, no matter what they say. That soundtrack's amazing. Tarzan didn't have to listen to Phil Collins write a whole CD, and he just did. What was I found a dead bird outside my bedroom door? Check this room one more time, and then we'll go upstairs and see if anything's in there. Plug, okay. To open emergency boxes, gotcha. Okay, so yeah. Electricity, idle status, road, roots, tomato. There's a second paper here I didn't see the first time. Okay, come here. Like the chair here. Okay, gotcha. So that's all that already. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Let's go back. That I thought would bring a sword to throw at him. No, he just came in there. No, go back, go back, go back, go back. Yeah. Let's just hurry up. Which is the right place. No, locker room, no, it's not. Sure, like nothing I can. The weapon is 0375. Yeah, we got that cut down. Yeah. I did, no. I didn't make that again. Shit. Shit. Get it forward here. Just like, what else is all these little hidden things over here? All right, let me just check. Now come to here. We'll save. We'll go upstairs, and then we'll see what we got. And if nothing's there, If nothing's there, we'll just call it. Up for the night. Oh, right. Later, King Cringe. Yeah. Catch you tomorrow then. For this part up here. Go upstairs. Yeah. Everything is like apparently one of those bodies is outside the entrance in the front, whereas the other one is like somewhere already like in that other room past that end. So it's like, if they're both stuck there, how the fuck do we get in? Yeah, I've got to look up a guide for this one. This is whatever. It's stuck up in the middle of the night. Finally get through. Breaker goes off. Yeah, that little runabout rounding, that's new. That's a new angle for sure. That's guest foyer. I'm gonna do that one last, just in case it is that one. What is the lounge key? Like, I don't want to like look up the answer for the speed run here, but it's like it is tempting. I'm trying to do my best to play it. It's the chemical guide. Read that shit. Alright. Let's go to that second door. In the hallway with the T-Rex. Well, hopefully we don't have to fight the T-Rex again. But we probably will. The trick here is the two panels. Alright, let's see here. Last one, let's go beyond that door. It's locked in. Fuck. Everything just fucking loops around. Yeah, I don't fucking see it. You think you're the rest in the distance, or are you just saying that? If you did, though, it might be a minor detail that I'm just not like looking for right now. I'm just trying to find the fucking DDK thing right now. I've been trying to find the fucking DDK. Yeah, I just gotta look this shit up for real. I mean, I just can't do it. Now, well, at least on stream, at least, you know. I don't want the game to become boring for you guys to watch. It probably has been for a little bit. Oh, no, I hear it. No, you're right. Actually, I do hear the direction in the distance. That's a very good ear for detail. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna head back to the control room and see if anything happens there. If not, yeah, well, then we're screwed. Yeah, I'll just continue. Yeah, if we can't find anything right now, I'll just continue this tomorrow. Shame, because this game is actually getting pretty good. I'm gonna get in the hallway here quickly. Is it here? Hallway should be open here, right? Tap, tap, tap. Nope, it's not gonna give it to me now. Interesting. Oh, this one. The grade's gotta be on the floor, right? The visual indicator. First when you go back here. Oh well. Let's see, come on. Control room. Give me something to work with, please, for the love of God. Nope. Guess fucking not. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I just need to figure out what the fuck to get that other DDK from. Like, until I get one of those two, we're stuck. I just fucking hate this shit. Let me go to the save room. Wait, fuse box. Oh, can't open that shit. That was in the fuse box there. Yeah, so I'll just go to save point and call it. Alright, gotta get your closing thoughts, and I fucking am so upset with myself that I can't find that DDK. And no, I don't think he's one of those we can get the ID from. Wait! Oh, that's him? Oh, now we can go back down. Oh, God, fuck it. Let's. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is. Alright then. Let's try this again. This is what happens. Oh my god. Yeah. Hold up. Look, we got the fingerprint ID. Yeah, let me just quickly get the card and we can do it. Actually, nah. No, we're gonna call it here. That way tomorrow, first thing we can do is get the fingerprint card made. So let's start off on exciting notes. All right then, so get your glass dots in there. Not in the VC at some point. Be there tomorrow and Sunday. All right, I got you. Honestly, this game is pretty good. I just am so upset that I missed that obvious sign. I'm so upset. Whose body is that? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We have somebody's fingerprints, data to use. Yeah, point is, we've got somebody's fingerprint. That's all that matters. I'll try to catch you guys at the same time tomorrow. If you want a little bit earlier, a little bit later, just let me know and I can adjust. Right. Until then, guys, this is Shimo signing off. Take care and raise those fucking horns, and we'll catch you tomorrow with another episode of Dino Crisis.